Previously on Enshrouded. Alright, got him. At least 2 more, I think, that are in here. Yeah. Oh, wow. We went for the far one instead. I can't see a damn thing. Oh. Get wrecked. Oh, there's a guy in the background. Kind of why we keep our head on the swivel. Looks like he's running after a goat, perhaps. Oh, he missed. I was gonna try to parry him, but his aim sucked. But oh, there's lore. Can't read the lore. Maybe we get a shield. Oh, got us on the back end. Oh, he's dazed and confused. Got him. Can we get a shield? We don't have a shield, unfortunately. Hey guys, welcome back to Enshrouded. So we're gonna start our base building here, and we see a wolf. Pretty much started exactly where we left off. And this wolf is looking pretty hungry. He's going after a bunch of goats. See if we can get him before killing a goat or whatever the heck he's chasing after. Got him with a backstab, sweet. And we got some food. Food is always a good thing. Especially their food. Because it's very hearty. Has a good buff for health and whatnot. So yeah, we're just harvesting materials at this point. Unfortunately. Whatever the heck this is. Okay. We'll get it. If anything, that hide is like super important. Super valuable. For crafting materials. Yeah, so this is pretty much the beginning of your game. For a good bit is just collecting resources everywhere. Now that you have those sliders with the back to the Shroud update, you can actually make this a little easier to do. Like you could have drops probably more frequently. You can have like a lot of your harvested materials spawn in faster, at least in theory. I haven't played this enough to see if how long that takes. So we're gonna go here, we're gonna craft, and then the first thing is flame altar. We just need 5 stone, and somehow we've collected 44. Now we have in our inventory, we have to then put it in our hand. Oh, we do actually have it. So to get to our next rows, you hold bumper and then you right click and it switches. So here's where I made my first error, is I made it like too close over here. Like it was like right around here where I built my house, because I didn't know. This one I'd probably want it a lot further down, maybe more flat. I just wanted more flat than anything. Oh, we jumped. Press the wrong button. I think it's X. Commune with the flame. Now they want us to build tiny chests, the workbench. I mean, that's a recipe we just got. Super important in the beginning because you will run out of inventory quickly. You are not alone. There are other survivors drowsing in nearby ancient vaults. Find them so they may aid you in your journey. Go gently. One beckons nearby, just outside the Shroud's grasp. So we can't really, I mean, a lot of these have, yeah, see, so they have materials that you can sacrifice. We have a lot of these we don't have. And that's kind of cool. I wasn't aware that we can rename those. So that's kind of useful. So let's utilize a lot of the resources we have here. Because now that we have that pretty much working to our advantage, let's go cook some things though. Honestly, we should have probably quit and came back. Because a lot of this would have just come back. We've been able to loot all the arrows and chests and whatnot. Anyways, let's sit here. Let's show you the cooking. Alright, place your food in action bar. Select it and press X. It says press X. You have to hold X. As soon as it turns to char, then you switch. Okay, so that's already charred. That's already... And these will stack to the one next to it once they char. And you want to let go immediately, because if once you don't let go and you continue it, then it burns. You essentially lose it at that point. And you see them, if you look closely, it actually changes it to the spot next to it. That's the one where all the cooked ones are. Alright, can we cook these? No, we can't. But we can eat them, apparently. And you can see our health regenerating. Do we have any more food on us? That seems to be all the food. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna put this in the front. Super useful. We don't need all these, so we're just gonna delete these. Like, if you're just playing default settings, don't delete those. You're gonna want to keep them. But the reality though is, we're playing with durability off, so it doesn't really affect us as much. We don't have to worry about stacking weapons everywhere. Because this game does not currently have a drop feature. You don't want to max out your inventory. So let's see what we can craft here. I personally don't like crafting out in the open. We're gonna need a workbench. So we do have enough materials for that. Construction hammer. Magic wand, 100%. Club, lockpicks. We have 4 metal scraps. So I do like the staffs. Unfortunately, they take resources for just basically almost like arrows for bows. They take up resources, unfortunately. Oh, you know what it is? It's a workbench. We have to plop down a workbench. Let's just put one down. Alright, now we can probably craft a chest. The tiny chest, we need string. So what we can then do, switch over here. Switch to that. Now we could build one of these. String, let's do a couple more. Because we're gonna need multiples. Alright, so I don't know how this is gonna work out with all this being so unprotected out of here. I mean, in theory, the flame altar should keep enemies at bay, but I mean, I've had a couple wanderers. So, unfortunately, they like to show up. We'll put this here. We'll maybe stack like essential things down here. This is grilled red mushroom. Okay. Yeah, we can't do any armor. Manual crafting. So we're gonna need string, we're gonna need some cloth. And we got, for the most part, it's gonna be 3 and 2-ish. So we got about... We can make string, we have a bunch of cloth. We don't have enough for a lot. Good, I like that we have like nothing here. So we can't keep this on us, but really not that essential. What do we need? So we're gonna need string. We're gonna need. So we could do like basically do the shirt. We could do the top. So we have. Oh no, we can't. We only have 3. Surprisingly, the boots are more than the pants. We'll do pants, I guess. Oh, we don't have any plant fiber. Duh. We actually don't need to be standing next to it. Alright, so we'll craft this. And we could have probably stayed in that, but we're gonna equip it. And this one basically means that it's a cosmetic at that point. So if you wanted to change the look of something, but you didn't want the buffs, like say you wanted this as the buff, but then you had another one that you wanted to change the look of, you can equip that here in the middle one. I think it's enhanced. I think equipped enhanced, and it throws it there. Now we got our pants. We'll switch to that. And I think we're good. So let's get our adventures going. It wants us to go here. Find the sleeping survivor. Okay. So we're gonna set a waypoint to just kind of keep track of where the heck we're going. And you're gonna love this game a lot more once you're able to get your paraglider and your grappling hook. Because until you get those resources to craft those, you're gonna have to go down in the shroud. This is like a massive shroud down here in the beginning. Very foggy, very dense. And it is kind of neat though, because they have hourglasses where you can extend the shroud if you needed to. There's also other means of extending it as well. Like you could kind of do what we did earlier. Just go in and go out. Wait enough time to where it resets. Not gonna lie, it's gotta hurt your feet. Captain's Journal, Day 6. The raiders have besieged us these past 2 days, attacking from the bridge, their eyes, such madness. We have withheld so far, but only just. We may not survive the next assault. I have ordered the rig to pass with our last munitions. If those scavengers return, we are prepared. Captain Arkwright. I don't know how many more times I'm going to read those. But I will keep them on the screen for you guys to look at them. Because the lore is somewhat interesting and you kind of understand what the shroud is all about the more you read those things. Here's more arrows, by the way. Again, I wish they were a little more detailed, because there's a lot of detail in this game that you can easily overlook if you didn't know. Not everything has like a big like, hey, click me thing. So here's your grappling hook. You can't proceed without a grappling hook here. Seek a path through the shroud instead. So, I mean, the game is trying to teach you, okay, you could take a shortcut when you're able to, but first, you gotta go the long way. Which is fun. In many ways, it's kind of exciting this way too. We're not gonna get too detailed in the construction building yet, so we'll pass on the hammer for now. Here's another torch you can always get every time you load back in the game. Captain's Journal, Day 20. Wow, we went from 6 to 20. We are hungry. We had to destroy the bridge and with it our connection to supplies, but it worked. We haven't seen any more scavengers. The Cinder Vault and those within it are safe and should remain so. If we were to avoid starvation, we may have to take other chances in the horrible shroud. Either choice is certain death. Captain Arkwright. Well, he's not wrong. Here's more arrows and bandages. Again, if you're safe and you're play this game decently, should be stockpiling them. All right, stay on the path, lest the shrouds can take you. Salvation lies straight ahead. All right, so there's a fallen. And again, a lot of these things are resources you're gonna need. So shroud liquid is gonna be very useful for some materials. You're gonna need at a later date. So it's never terrible to stockpile them. And there's always a guy on your beaten path here. Always in the middle. The good thing is that this doesn't initially affect you. Oh, he's like sprinted right at us too. All right, we got him. Oh, he got a lot of damage on us there. Oh, got him. Kind of sucks that we don't get their weapons. Pretty much whatever they drop in their pocket, everything else dissolves. So here's we can restore this hourglass, as I was telling you earlier. So the way we need to go is like over there. So we can go up. I don't remember if up takes you in the direction that you need to go. It might. Definitely the long way. Once you're able to get a grappling hook and a paraglider, you're like, what the heck? Using my legs? Seriously? I can avoid all of this. And this is one of your wall climbs. And we are out of the shroud. Here's one of your scavenger camps so you can find some metal scraps. They usually have them. Here's a fire pit, a little campfire. Let's read that after we make sure that this base is abandoned. Don't get too into doing that and then get stabbed from behind. Alright, I think it's somewhat safe. Maybe as safe as it's gonna be. We will keep our eyes from behind, just in case anything approaches. Spectacular progress is being made. To all who set their eyes upon my wondrous, no, allow me to begin again. To all travelers, I have conquered this terrain with my greatness. I'm afraid that this is not right either. The bridge is nearly finished and I cannot find the words to express my joy. Confound it. How lucky we had a bountiful mine so close by for materials and ore. One thing I do know, I'll name this bridge Braylon, after my dearly departed fifth aunt. Though if she were still alive, I'm not sure she would be flattered. For her and the bridge share not just the name, but a brash nature. Signed, Cade Hawthorne. Well. So there's a bed. Or if you want to, you can change time if it was an evening. Don't want to fall back down in there. Alright, so it's going to want us to put us around this wall. You're also going to want to be mindful of wolves. Everything is pretty much hostile in this game. And we are very underpowered. So here's the other side of the bridge. So if we have the grappling hook, this is basically our entry. Alright, forgot that these guys are more effective to take them down that way. Use the magic wand. Oh. Oh, it's those. It's these that are getting us. There we go. We are getting caught in the bear traps. He wasn't necessarily hitting us. It was the freaking bear traps that were getting us. Where did he go? He's gonna sneak up on us, isn't he? I gotta remember that's how you take those guys down. I forget that, like, I'm not playing my character who's like super OP for where he's at. I think he's like a level 6 maybe. And these guys are like pretty much nothing. I could get them with like swords and shields really easily. I think there's a couple guys out here, and there's more of those beehives. Alright, bushes can conceal you when you're within them. Press left click to crouch and hide. Use them to sneak up on enemies. So left click to sneak up on them. Here's one here, and I think there's another one over there to the left. Could be wrong. Yeah, he's over there, near that bush. Alright, got him without touching us. And it's super great too, though, since we changed the durability. We don't have to worry about having to stack those. And enemy locking is not super perfect in this game. I would use it very loosely. Especially when you have something fast moving. It's not optimal, like wolves and stuff. If you have a melee weapon, sure. But if you're shooting a ranged weapon like a wand or an arrow, I don't trust it. It's just gonna like miss all the time. More lore. Eureka! By the ancients, I've done it. Equilibrium. The subject sleeps, yet cannot be awakened. They are dead, yet alive. The subject does not decay, is untouched by the coarse flow of time. A flame soul in a mortal body. Igni serves as proof. We can survive. We can endure. These cinder vessels will be our only chance amidst the shroud. We have no choice. Balthazar. Ow, do you think that would hurt your feet after a while? Search metal scraps, crush fingers. So we got rocks or stones and some water. Alright, the goat there. Thought there were some bombs around here somewhere. Gotta watch out for his bees. They don't like to mind their own beesness. There's another gaggle of bees around here somewhere. You hear them. Like every time I go read this book, that's when they come at you. Yes, you want metal scraps as much as you can get them. Another failure. The cinder vessel broke down during testing. The rat I used inside was charred by the crystalline flame. A bright flash, then nothing. Thankfully, the side effect of blindness was only temporary. I have acquired a new subject, another rat, Igni. Hopefully our path to salvation. I cannot accept more setbacks. I will ensure that the cinder vessel holds, as if my life depended on it. It may well. Balthazar. I hear them, and you don't need to repair anymore, which is fantastic, at least for my game. So, yeah, I thought there were bombs here, but maybe not. Can we climb? I don't think we could climb up there. Is there a ladder anywhere here? Oh, see if we could grapple up there. We have no grappling hook. Let's go get the blacksmith. Gonna be our first boss fight. Oh, here's Rey Mysterio. Booyaka, booyaka. Oh, got him. I mean, boss fight for our level. I didn't say it was gonna be a big epic boss fight. It was gonna be a boss fight. Venture forth. It's done. The cinder vessel is a delicate contraption, still volatile, yet brimming with potential and hope. First human to enter will be our true prototype, the kindling of a new spark. Thankfully, the blacksmith volunteered. He must enter the vessel and sleep until roused anew, lest he sleeps into eternity. May the ashes of one age sustain the seeds of the next. Balthazar. Okay, so he's in this one. Kind of similar to how we started. Alright, so we got a summoning staff that we can craft, so we can pretty much bring him here. Be cool if we could take all this stuff, but we can't, unfortunately. Not super terrible. We are back home. So we can craft. Not sure if it's something that we can craft manually. Yeah, it is. Okay. Summoning staff. And we have twigs. Just one twig. I mean, I love how that's just very minimal resource. So ready to summon? We will summon Oswald. Oswald Anders, the blacksmith. And put him here for now.
Hey!
And we unlocked wooden arrows. Hello.
Really? Right now?
Skill point.
Fight fire with fire.
Fight fire with fire, indeed. Alright guys, well, we're still moseying on through Enshrouded. It's a very fun game. I love just the building blocks that they start putting into this game. Very enjoyable. And it's just only gonna get better the more you play. Here's your glider and here's your grappling hook. So we need shroud spores, which we do have 9 of 10. And here we're gonna need 2. So we're short 1 here, so we're gonna need about 11 craft those. So I mean, we do have a lot of the materials. We just need some more shroud wood, which are basically trees in the shroud. We'll have to harvest those. And then here's your other types of storages and chests and whatnot. But so another look at Enshrouded. Thank you to Keen Games for the game key. This game just had Back to the Shroud update 0.7.3.0, which added a lot of features, notably the server settings, which we are utilizing. For more info, check the video description below, and we'll catch you in the next one. Later.